Man, you really need one facing out.
Don't be hotboxing the van.
I mean, sometimes it's 2:00 in the morning.
Not
By
with
the
a
time
fart.
you realize you farted, you're asleep.
Like, oh damn, what's that smell? You wake up,
you're like, God damn,
you
that
discuss
must be me.
yourself.
You can't even blame it
Yeah,
on your
you can't even blame nobody.
No,
Like,
the dog, nothing.
I
You're
done
like, damn, I'm the
damn
only one in
Dutch
here.
oven myself in the damn van.
Ripped and nasty.
A Dutch oven.
Yeah,
You ever get your wife old
no,
Dutch
I
oven?
never have done that. Nope.
Like put the covers over her head and then fart.
Nope.
Oh, you stink! Oh, you nasty son. SOB.
No, I'm not above the fart and waft though.
You ever thought about the term SOB?
Just rip ass one time and then let's just waft the
Like,
blankets.
damn, what my
right
mama
quick.
do to you? Yeah,
I will do that.
yeah. I like hit her with a fart every now and then.
Yeah. You got to keep them honest. That's for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
And
I mean, it goes both ways though.
That's true.
Shit,
They always act like it's an accident, but it's not.
Oh man!
You come into the bathroom, she's sitting on the toilet.
That
could be just innocent as can be. Next thing you know, you hit that wall.
Damn, babe.
You realize,
courtesy flush.
Dang, you could have told me.
A courtesy flush.
I'm sorry. No, you knew that shit stank.
Yeah,
you knew I was fixing to walk into the cloud.
Shit does stink.
You let me come into it. That's messed up.
Yeah, courtesy.
But
Well, your ass shouldn't have came in here. I'm in the bathroom.
My wife and I use separate bathrooms now.
That's amazing.
I use the main bathroom.
I wish I can get that treatment.
I am thrilled with it. Now, here's the thing. As Madeline gets older, I'm going to choose whether to share the bathroom with my wife or my daughter.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying?
Probably your wife.
Probably my wife.
She's going to be a lot more sanitized and cleaner than your daughter will be in the beginning.
Okay.
You don't think?
Probably.
Kids can fuck a bathroom up.
Yeah, that's true. Especially young girls.
Toothpaste in the sink still. Yeah. I mean, there's everything. Hair everywhere. You be like, God damn.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I just like having a private bathroom. I'm
I do too.
If I was building a house, a priority would be a master suite with 2 separate bathrooms. Like here's the thing. Check this out. You got a room coming off of the master suite. That's where your clothes are. You got a couple of, chairs, maybe a lounge, whatever, a chase.
So you got to walk through your closet before you get to the bathroom?
It's like a closet / dressing room, maybe. You know, it's big enough where you both could comfortably get dressed for an evening in it, right? And then off of this dressing room, you each have your separate facility that has a sink and a shower and a toilet. His and hers. You got your space, she got hers. If you got to drop a deuce, you can do that completely in private. Get a good solid fan in there. Spray some Lysol. When you come out, you're fresh and clean for your lady. At the same time, she can do the same. When she comes out, she's fresh and clean for you. You don't have to make it back to the bedroom. That's why you have the chase. I'm just saying.
Are you freestyling this, or you already thought about it?
I've thought about it a little bit. Yeah.
Sound like you put some thought into this.
A little bit.
You gonna build your house around?
If I had the,
2 bathrooms.
Like, what do you need in a master bedroom?
A bed.
You need a bed. Biggest one that you can possibly get, in my opinion.
Big beds are nice.
And you need room to work around it.
Mm-hmm.
You need a place to put your clothes. You need a place to get dressed, change clothes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need bathroom facilities. So you can have a modest-sized actual bedroom where the bed part of it is, because you don't need it for anything really except for the bed and maybe a chair or something if you want to sit there or whatever.
Dresser. But, it's nice to have a dresser.
Maybe, but you could put the dresser in the dressing room. You can have his and her dressers.
So you talking big closet. I'm calling it. It's a dressing room. Bigger it's not a closet. It's a dressing room.
Yeah. But that's where your clothes are.
You talking dressing room.
You can have on each wall. You can have it segmented. So hang up clothes and then dressers.
You want to share a closet with your wife?
Sure, I do now.
No.
Y'all got separate closets?
We got separate closets.
Really?
Yeah, we got separate.
I'm good with.
She got the bigger of the 2.
Of course.
We got 2 big closets in our. Of course. They're in our bathroom essentially.
I got guns in mine.
Yeah. She got the bigger of the 2 closets, and I didn't even notice that till a couple months ago. For some reason, I went in her closet and I was like, "Damn, why she got so much?"
Y'all
more
are at
space?
a financial, economic level that we're not at, though, man. You can afford 2 closets in your master bedroom, man. We can only we got 1 closet.
Here you go.
It's not an option.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not quite at that level.
You still got the rest of the house to yourselves too, though.
No, Madeline is.
I got a lot more bodies in my house.
Got more bodies than I
so
do,
you do the percentage wise. My footprint in the house is a lot smaller than your footprint in your house, just because I got more people.
And now you have 2 women and 2 babies.
2 women, 2 babies. Which and a couple months ago, I had another grown ass man.
You had something to balance it out. You know what you need is a big dog.
No, I don't like dogs like that shit.
I know.
I'm looking forward to this one kicking the bucket.
But you need a big ass boxer or something. Though.
I said it. Yes, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. She's 14 years old. That motherfucker's stubborn.
Damn.
She won't go.
14 years old.
Yeah, she's an old. We're feeling the old dog blues. Like she moves slow. She's deaf.
Right. Oh, she's deaf.
She's deaf. She still sees pretty good, but she's always at your feet. You know, like used to be, she'd be at your feet and she can get out the way real quick. Right. So you don't trip over. Now I'm always fucking tripping over, and if I don't look down and see her, you know, just because she's old, you know. So it's the old dog blues. Yeah, it's the old dog blues. I'm like, damn.
Our Gertie got that way. It was hard to walk through the house because you didn't want to kick her. You know she's old.
And I kick her at least once every day, not on purpose, but
it's hard not to.
If I'm walking, she'll just come out in front of me and be like, damn, Gracie, I trip over. You know, she's not as quick as she used to be. Right. Where she won't get out the way as fast. So,
but see, now that's the difference. Of course, Hank, you've met Hank. He weighs 100 pounds or whatever he weighs. And
well, you can kick him and whatever. He'll hurt your damn foot.
He doesn't even try to get out of the way.
Yeah.
If you're trying to go through a door and he's trying to go through the same door, he'll just
bulldoze. Yeah.
You have to be careful, man. He'll knock you down. At nighttime, coming off of the deck, if he comes out the door with me, by all means, you go first.
I'm
going to stand right there and wait, too. Because, we don't have good steps or anything. I just got tree stumps to get off of my deck with. There's not even my handrail. I can't believe Madeline hasn't fallen any oftener than she has. But,
she'll have it figured out.
She pretty much already does.
She already got it figured out. Yeah,
she's already got it figured out.
She got it figured
to my knowledge, she's only fallen off of that deck once. And I mean,
Ezra's at that point to where he's always going to the edge now. He's mobile. So I dropped his ass off the couch the other day.
Oh, yeah?
I damn end up holding him on the couch,
Right.
I fucked around and dozed off. Woke up to a thump. Doom. Oh, shit. My bad, son. What you doing down there on that floor? So I had to get it. I grabbed him by the leg,
Right.
Because I dozed off holding him by the ankle. I just got him by the ankle because he's doing this little army crawl. And I messed around and nodded too long. And boom, I was like, shit.
Hey, there's something to be said for the nod off on the couch while your kid's watching cartoons.
Man.
Little 15-minute.
I nodded on his ass.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was like a 30-second nod because as soon as I nodded, he hit the floor.
It don't take anything.
You talking a foot and a half. He didn't go far.
Oh, yeah,
He didn't go far. He just scared him more than anything.
Like I said,
whatever.
Madeline did a tumble off of the deck. It's probably 2.5 feet right there where it is. I saw her just in time to realize she was going over. I was mowing the grass.
You'll be fine. Dust her off.
Yep. Oh, that's exactly what I did.
As long as you'll chip a tooth, break a bone, them like, okay, I can handle a bruise.
And she can take a hit.
Yeah.
She can take a pretty good hit. When they're that age, they're kind of used to it anyways.
When you're a seasoned parent, you don't mind those little falls and whatever.
That's how they learn.
All right.
Her legs have always got some kind of scrape or something on them. I'm like, I don't know what y'all want me to tell you. She likes to run down the driveway.
All right, hey, we gotta do an intro, Shay, Mr. Producer Man.
I'm just spitballing.
We gotta open this thing up. Introduction.
Coming to you now from that 86 Kids studio deep in the heart of Huntsville, Alabama. Oh yeah. Here with my co-host Q the Messenger, our illustrious producer Kevin the Boss Man Richardson. They call me Shane the Brain, and this is Vendor Chronicles.
Hey.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I like that echo. Echo. I heard a band at the Friday night art walk.
Okay.
They were called Divide by Zero. And they played right there on the corner where the jazz band always sets up. And these guys were fantastic. They played a lot of classic rock and roll. But they played Pink Floyd, Ozzy. This guy was nailing Crazy Train. It was fantastic. Nobody sings Crazy Train.
They're a real good cover band.
They're a very good cover band. Yeah. They weren't doing originals. Yeah.
I mean,
but they had a crowd sitting on the courthouse steps to watch them.
Cover bands are amazing.
It was fun.
Because you could pick all the top songs.
Whatever you want to play. Yeah, you already know it's
good at them. Yeah, it's a hit. You know it's going to be a hit.
And they could play it. There's a bunch of old guys with beards.
Man.
Talking about, he was hilarious.
Dun-dun.
Dun.
Yep. That's a good one.
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train.
Still a great song.
Ozzy. It's an infamous song. Infamous. Is that the right word?
Sure.
Like infamous mean you'll live on, like your reputation precedes you. Like why would you define infamous?
Infamous is more like being famous for a negative reason.
For negative reason, yeah, he's infamous. Like
he was both famous and infamous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, his music was crazy, and that was with Randy Rhoads. You know, nobody. I guess people played guitar like that before, but he was just so good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's Ozzy. You know, that was during the time when he was.
Ozzy, has he ever had any controversy behind him?
Ozzy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? What's the biggest controversy?
Well, he bit the head off of that bat.
I mean, whatever.
That was a big deal, man. People called that Satanist. Yeah, and the bat was already dead. He thought it was a fake bat. You know, it was what it was, but he leaned into it, of course, because it got him fame. You know what I'm saying?
We eat chickens every day. I mean,
yeah, there's rumors out there that said like he
bit the head off a bat. Okay.
Yeah. But he really did do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was a hard partier, drinker, drug user. You know, he went really hard till he met Sharon. She kind of calmed him down. Popped out a couple of kids.
Sharon. Well, was she a groupie that came up?
She was a groupie / producer's daughter /
okay.
I don't know.
So she kind of had a little.
She had legitimate chops, I think.
Okay.
Whatever, but I think her talent was mostly behind the scenes, producing, organizing. Whatever. I don't know anything about that.
She was like a nepo baby.
But she took.
She has some nepotism.
She might have been.
I
think so. Yeah.
Like I had something. I wouldn't just. She
took Ozzy's career from the toilet and changed it around. She got him to quit doing most hard drugs. And,
like us.
Yeah.
She was royalty. She had a little.
I guess so. Yeah.
Nobility. That's the word I'm looking for.
Little glitter.
Little nobility.
Little sparkle to her that
Yeah.
Doesn't come from us normal.
Yeah, she had some royal blood.
Street rats. What was that in Aladdin? Street rats.
Yeah, she wasn't just a damn street.
No street rats here.
Yeah.
That's cool. Ozzy's the Prince of Darkness, so there you go.
They say he's the Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, well, I wonder what he's going through now.
If anything. Who knows? If
anything. Was he really that bad of a dude? When you think about it.
I've never known him I never know Ozzy to have.
A lot of his songs were very uplifting.
Mm-hmm.
He did a song called Suicide Solution. Okay, it was basically just saying, it's hard to kill yourself with liquor. Maybe that's not the best way to go. It wasn't a song saying you should kill yourself. It was just an examination of suicide and what you might be going through.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard the theme song to the movie or show MASH? Remember MASH?
Yeah, I remember MASH. Yeah.
You ever heard the words?
The beat in the words, though.
Okay.
Yeah. And I never really listened to the words.
Because suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and you can take or leave it if you choose.
Ozzy did that one?
No. That's the theme song to MASH.
Right. Okay.
About suicide. It's painless.
Okay. So
you can take or lose it if you want to. And yet, Ozzy sings a song called Suicide Solution that was not advocating taking your own life. And that was a big deal because he went, bah, when he sang it,
Mm-hmm.
And MASH had that cool beat to it. But the lyrics were, kill yourself if you want to. And the whole world watched it.
If you want to, I mean.
We're just hypocrites. That's all. You take something by the way it looks and by the way it's, And then, of course, Ozzy leans into it. They sing, Diary of a Madman comes out.
Right.
Okay, Diary of a Madman. And then Prince of Darkness. Then, it's like, okay, if that's, say what you want, spell my name right. I'll lean right into it.
Your first, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you see somebody, how you present.
First impression.
First impressions are important. So they probably see this guy dressed in black and like, oh, this dude's the devil.
He's the devil.
He got the devil in him.
Yep. And so why not lean into that? It sold records. It sold a ton of records.
The devil.
Maybe he sold his soul.
You selling your soul?
Who's buying?
Who's buying? The devil?
I don't know. Could you trust whoever it was that?
When I say sell your soul, like would you go against who you are at your core for money?
Money?
Yeah.
I think it would depend on what we're talking about.
And how much money or
how much money and what kind of core values are we talking? Like core values, like okay, hurt a child in some way. I can't imagine any amount of money that would make you hurt a child.
That fucking evil.
So, like what?
I don't know, Shay.
They say a hungry man will steal.
Can you be mad at a hungry man for stealing?
Hard to be mad at a hungry man for stealing.
Or a poor dude who, let's say take a coat or a blanket out of a store because it's fucking gonna be 30 degrees tonight.
30 degrees tonight. Hard to be mad.
I can't be mad at him.
I've always been the one to ask the question, okay, well, why are you out there in the first place? What were the decisions that you made that got you out there? And that's kind of a fucked up way to look at it.
I'm pretty sure some hardworking people out there that's homeless.
I'm sure. I'm sure it's a lot more that have made monumental bad decisions. But,
I mean, you see what they try to do to the homeless now? It's damn near illegal to be homeless.
Pretty monumental bad decisions myself.
In some cities. D.C., they locking up the homeless. You see that Fox report who said just kill him.
What?
You didn't see that? Like within days ago.
No.
If they don't want to take aid or help, we should just, how did he word it? He worded it, in a reporter type of way. Whatever. But like,
no way.
Kill him. He had to apologize the next day, and it was a bullshit apology. Like he really didn't say, I'm sorry for what I said.
Wow.
You didn't see that, Shay?
No.
Oh man, this is on Fox. I was like, I think he went on stripped on that one. I don't know if that was like, I
can't imagine that. No, I can't imagine that was.
Oh, this was on Fox News.
Well, but at the same time, and you and I were talking privately
about. I'm like, you
gonna
kill a guy for being homeless?
For being homeless.
That's fucked up.
No matter what bad choices made you out there, how you.
And most homeless people don't bother people. Typically,
no, not for the most part.
Yeah, they probably get picked on.
Everybody gets a little freaked out, when they come across a homeless person because it's the unknown, but.
I'm not scared of no homeless. Homeless guy don't bother me because I don't think it's a homeless guy there that can whoop me. He damn near malnourished. I just don't.
Sure,
I don't get no fear.
Unless he's on meth or something.
He can be on whatever. He's still gonna get fucking choked out if he. Mm-hmm. It ain't too many crackheads and homeless dudes that I think can whoop me.
Take you. That's probably true too.
Yeah,
But then what happens when you get places like the Skid Row in L.A., where it's just blocks and blocks and blocks of...
Now, I mean...
post-apocalyptic...
The motherfuckers gang up. Yeah, I don't care who it is.
That's some... 2
or 3 dudes hop on your head. I don't care what it is. You probably get your ass.
If you own a brownstone and they're camping on the sidewalk outside your house...
When the sidewalk's public?
What do you do?
You let them camp.
And they won't kick them out. And now this is where you live. And that does become a potential danger to your kids or whatever, I think. I don't want a homeless person living out in front of my house. I'm going to turn the sprinkler on.
You gonna fuck with them?
I'm turning the sprinkler on hardcore.
Do everything you can to get them out of there?
I'm going to play Van Halen's Panama on speakers in the middle of the yard facing them 24/7.
Now you disturbing. Now you be a nuisance to the neighborhood.
I'll get arrested. Yeah.
You know what they say, eye for eye, we all be blind.
Eye for an eye, we'd all be blind. That's true. But they also say you got to stand for something or you fall for everything.
Man, the dude's
And when it comes to like I'm all for the homeless until Dan the man walks down my neighborhood street.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go have a conversation with Dan the man. I'm going to be polite.
Just walking down your street?
Nope. Go somewhere else, dude. This is not the place for you. This is not.
If he just walking down your street,
just not the place for you. Yep.
Dad gonna be like, I'm on a public street.
Yep. I don't want to make it uncomfortable.
I can stop right here in front of your house and just stand there all day and
you could, but trust me,
take pictures and do whatever I want to do.
I can make it more uncomfortable for you than you can make it for me.
You think so?
I know so.
It'd be a war of nutrition, attrition. A war of attrition.
No, eventually it'll be a war of projectiles.
I think Dad wait you out.
I don't think so.
Dad used to be hungry.
For one thing, I'm going to have a sprinkler out there. I'm going to be watering the road.
You going to hose them down?
I will definitely hose you. I'll walk out there myself and fucking hose you down.
That's what they did to the black people, Shay, for being black and doing the civil rights.
Well, if you're homeless,
turn that damn 300 pressure hose just for
no, I don't have a 300 pressure. But
you gonna hose a man down just for existing, Shay.
In front of my house like that, yeah. With my family there, standing there, me mugging.
I couldn't do it.
Yep, I could.
I couldn't do it.
Yep.
I have a flashback.
There's a place for everything.
I'll be like, nah, they did. I know how
my neighborhood ain't
they
the place for.
I ain't hitting you with a 300 PSI, but fuck.
Nah,
man, be homeless.
Not in front of my house. Be homeless somewhere else.
But.
And you know what? Be homeless discreetly.
So you with it should be a crime to be homeless.
I didn't say that. I said I'm not going to allow it in front of my house.
Where else he go? Where else I'm gonna go? I'm homeless.
Okay, that's my house.
It's comfortable right here in front of your house. The sun hits it just right. I got a little shade from this tree.
I'm gonna make sure that changes.
It's comfortable right here.
I'm gonna make sure that changes. By the time I'm done, it will not be comfortable right here. Yeah.
It's messed up, man.
I would do diabolical shit if I had to, man. I would go get some stink bombs and just walk right out there.
That's essentially what we're going
bust
to.
them right on
That's
their
the point
stuff or
I'm trying to
whatever.
make.
Yeah.
People fit to start.
I think that we should.
It's about to be criminalized to be homeless. I say it's about to be. It already is in DC. I think criminalized it.
The population should have a right to create a society where there are not people camped out living on the public streets. Yeah,
what does that say about our population? America. What does that say about it? We got all this fucking. You got places like Skid Row and
sure.
What's the damn shithole in Kensington, in Philadelphia? I think it's another place.
I've heard of that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I be seeing people do videos
just
of
blocks
it.
And blocks.
You just got people on the. They take
zombies.
this shit called trank.
Oh yeah,
and it just makes them.
Yeah, they're like zombies. Yeah.
Like they be doing the moonwalk but not moving and don't fall down. This shit's crazy. Like this is America. So, this shit's crazy, Shane.
At what point do we hold an individual responsible for his or her own decisions? We agree there's a societal problem. We've talked about that enough to know that we as a society could do a better job of taking care of our, I don't like to say least
downtrodden.
Downtrodden. There you go. But at what point in time, Dan the man is where he is by choice. We also know that.
I don't know what Dan the man is.
Well, we've had enough conversations with him. He chooses this lifestyle.
Some people choose to be homeless, though.
And so how far
You're right. Some people...
How far should we as a society go to accommodate those people?
Let them be homeless.
Anywhere?
If you choose to be homeless, let them be homeless.
They can camp anywhere? On the courthouse steps?
Yes. At the current moment, they can.
No, but now, I'm asking, what's your opinion?
Do we create
what's your personal opinion?
Should homeless sanctuaries?
Should they be allowed to just
I think that might be the better option.
It seems like a good option.
Like a homeless sanctuary. I don't have the answer. This is just my opinion.
Sure.
Let's get them all in one place. Like I was watching this one show, right? And it was this chief of the city, like the sheriff or the chief of the town or whatever.
Right.
And they had a big drug problem.
Okay.
This was up in Baltimore. But the drug problem was scattered across the whole city. So he made a drug safe zone. You can do and sell all the drugs you want within these 10 blocks.
Really?
And the police won't do what you just don't kill nobody. No violent shit happening. As long as y'all keep it peaceful.
So the police still went there. They still patrol.
They stayed on the outskirts of this 10-block square.
There were no businesses in that place.
What eventually happened, he ended up cleaning up the rest of the city.
Right.
I just concentrated all into one place where it was a.
But what about those 10 blocks? Was that
they were already run down? That's why he moved them into there.
Blighted or whatever.
He scouted them for weeks to make sure no one lived in this shitty part of the town.
Right.
Abandoned buildings, bandos. Yeah. All right. He was like, well, fuck it. I finna run an experiment.
I mean,
I finna bring all the drug dealers, all the druggies, all the crackheads to this 10-block radius.
You can come here and you're fine.
It's a free zone.
So then what happened to that 10-block radius eventually?
Is it still the fucking mayor ended up getting word of it and they shut it down. This is all fiction. It was a show.
Okay.
But it was an experiment that he ran in the show. It didn't really happen.
I see.
But I said, what if?
I mean,
we give the downtrodden the shitty part of the city. And people like me and you.
Back in the day when alcohol was illegal, I think there were a lot of country sheriffs that kind of overlooked. There was one old lady's house where everybody seemed to be at till late at night, coming and going.
The bootlegger.
It's the bootlegger. There you go.
It's the fucking bootlegger. That's what we call it. The bootlegger.
Yeah. I think I think a lot of times the bootlegger was just.
The sheriff might need to hit the bootlegger every day himself.
He probably gets a bottle every now and then.
I had to work Sunday. Them.
But
growing up in Georgia, they didn't sell alcohol on Sundays, so you needed a bootlegger to get your liquor. If you didn't do it, get it Saturday.
Yep.
Damn, I had to work Saturday. I didn't pick up my bottle.
Yeah, I couldn't pick up a bottle. Besides, the bootlegger's house was always fun. I never went to a bootlegger's house. I went to the stick man's house. That was different.
The stick man.
Stick man. Yep.
Hey,
had a bunch of different stick men over the years.
You need those.
It's like having a redneck, man. It's somebody good to have.
What you call them?
On call.
Like those. What they call it, the dark web.
The dark web
of a tangible dark web.
You go. Got your own little dark web.
Your own little dark web where you know all these little
know a variety of different people. That's all I like to say. I like to know a variety of different people.
The brothel, the red lights on.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that has anything to do with a brothel. Although I once did know a dude whose girlfriend worked at a Back in Columbus, Georgia.
Story time.
I was with Rent-A-Center.
Story time.
Okay. Story time with Shane the Brain. Columbus, Georgia. Once upon a time in Columbus, Georgia. This was years and years ago, but I worked at Rent-A-Center, and I would have to deliver and pick up appliances and do different things. And there was another guy that was the same. He was a peer, and sometimes we would have to work together if it was a two-man job. A peer. He was He was the same position as I was.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. Peer.
But he eventually went to prison he got caught with like a pound of marijuana and like 100-something grams of cocaine, all in individual little baggies. Claimed he wasn't selling it. He went to big boy jail. But he was dating this chick. He was like, she works at a modeling place. I'm like, a modeling place? What the hell are you talking about?
Works at a modeling place.
We roll up one time. It's just this old house that's been converted into a modeling place.
Yeah.
And the deal is, here's the thing. We walk in the door and a little bell rings, and immediately 4 women in lingerie come into the room.
I've been to a place like that.
One of them recognizes my partner.
Unintentionally, by the way.
It's his girlfriend.
Oh.
He didn't tell her we were coming. So we walked in.
Okay.
The bell rang like we were just any other customer.
He didn't know what type of modeling place this was.
No, he knew.
Okay, he knew.
No, he knew.
He like, man.
He just didn't tell me.
Okay, yes. I done had a buddy do this. I done had a buddy pull that shit off on me.
And then we get there, and it's the chicks in lingerie, rather small lingerie. And then one of them is his girlfriend who comes over and hugs him. And then we sit around and talk for a few minutes. I'm like, I don't know exactly what's appropriate to do here. Your thong has done slipped really low right there, is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know you before just a minute ago, and you're my dude's boyfriend. Like, I'm not friends with him necessarily, but we're coworkers.
Correct.
I don't need to be seeing you and come hithers. That's all I'm saying. He
basically gave you.
I had the free shot.
Carte blanche.
Dude,
he gave you carte blanche.
I never saw the woman again. I'm going to be honest with you. I did introduce myself.
He gave you permission. Basically,
it was one of the weirdest things. But this guy obviously was, messed up. I don't know, man.
I mean, for one, she was let's call it like it is, a hoe.
No, but his delusion was that all she did was go into the rooms. The bedrooms of the house were converted into individual rooms. So now he's delusional. Rooms. So when you go in there, you pick whichever girl you want, and you and her go back into a back room. And yeah, he said she's just modeling lingerie and giving him a massage or whatever. And I'm like, they're fucking back there, man. That's a whorehouse.
Even if that is the case, dude, pull out a Benjamin
with the door.
Go a little lower
with the door locked.
The door locked.
Yeah, there's going to be a number for sure. Yeah, that's just a whorehouse. Is all that was. It's just a brothel.
It's a brothel.
They eventually closed them all down in town, but I didn't even know that was a thing.
So this guy wasn't that bright. If he thought that's all they were doing,
he got busted with a pound of marijuana and like 100 ounces of coke.
He wasn't a smart guy.
Yeah, he wasn't a smart guy. He was somebody's patsy, and he thought he was.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
he was a fucking patsy.
The girl was cute though. I mean, she was cute.
Sure she was.
She was cute.
Especially that lingerie.
Yeah, that was one of those awkward things though, man. Like a Ferris Bueller moment. You know what I'm saying? Where
I had a buddy pull some shit on me like that too.
Before. Yeah.
Took me to a fucking brothel. I didn't know.
Didn't
even know. Go in there, 6 chicks come out. All different shapes, sizes, and colors.
Okay.
With the madam. Yeah. Fucking looking like Leatherface.
Okay.
And I said, fuck this dude. I'm going to go wait in the car.
Go wait in the car.
I went and waited in the car.
What's that Tone Loc song?
He was a 2-pump chump. He wasn't in there long. I mean, I wasn't shit. I waited maybe 10.
What was that Tone Loc song where he was talking about that? Well, I need $50 to make you holler. I get paid to do the wild thing. Boom, 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 boom.
Wild thing.
My friend had a 240Z. Remember those old Nissan?
Nissan 240. Those shit's still cool.
They're still cool. Little straight 6 in
little fucking
bulletproof, man. Didn't weigh anything.
Yeah. Real drive.
He had a box in the back with an amplifier. One of the first people I ever knew that had one. And dude, we wore Sir Mix-a-Lot out. Buttermilk biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear that old Sir Mix-a-Lot song called Swass?
Yes.
we wore it out in that 240, man. Yeah, we did.
You was riding shotgun?
Yeah.
Riding shot. Oh, he was the shrub in the relationship.
Okay. take what I can get.
I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
He brought
hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Shay was the scrub. I was a scrub for a long time.
I was a scrub then, I guess.
I was a scrub too.
Nissan scrub.
He was a Nissan scrub.
Yep. Good times.
Yeah, it is good times. You shoot him $5, you ride all you want.
Yeah, for $5, shoot.
Yeah, $5.
Of course, you know me.
A joint or two.
I was going to say, you know the old saying, ass, cash, or
yeah,
grass,
it's no free rides. Yeah, nobody rides for free. Yeah,
I definitely wasn't giving up ass.
Yeah, I hope not.
And generally speaking, there was no need for me to give up cash, if you know.
Because you had the grass.
I had a little, twisty. Come on, baby.
You got a guy, it's usually gonna be the cash or the grass.
Come on, baby. It's kind of weird if it's not.
With a chick, it's usually only the one.
It may be only
she only get the one option.
No, I knew some chicks that came with the grass.
I got my own grass. Baby.
I always thought that was fun though. Oh no, if they came with the grass, they eventually.
Or you go get both. I'm getting the grass and the.
Oh yeah. And I didn't have to pay for the grass
or the ass.
Please. Yep. We're deep in the weeds here. Our wives are listening.
We real deep in the damn weeds. We need to damn get out of them, Shay.
We need to figure out a path.
Yeah, we need a weed eater.
We need a
beeline. I see an opening. Beeline aboard.
Deep underwater.
My wife, she does listen. My wife
does too. And every now and then she gives me a little poke about something every now and then.
My wife don't care. Because I guess
there's a few things.
I don't care.
My wife will see now we're live and they're gonna hear this.
I told her shit. I'm gonna say what I want.
My wife said she
my
didn't
podcast.
Like what was that one episode, Becky with the good
hair? Yeah.
Maybe I went a little too deep on that one.
I didn't think you said anything.
I
don't think you said anything wrong. Becky, she know Becky. Becky's out there with the good hair.
Not anymore. No, there's not.
Yeah, you don't see him no more. You don't see him. Look, just like you don't see color. Yeah. Right.
No, I do see color.
I don't see. But you don't see Becky with the good hair.
I don't see Becky with the good hair.
Okay.
And if she comes down the street, I see the other way. I do see.
I ain't gonna get you in trouble, Shane. I'm gonna keep Man. Wow, thing.
Man, are we gonna comment on Charlie Kirk?
Don't make me do that, Shane. You're gonna get me canceled.
Oh, like that wouldn't. You're right.
They actually canceled a lot of people about this Charlie Kirk thing. I mean, people for just expressing their opinions.
There's been a lot of that.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's horrible. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
To watch anybody get murdered
for having peaceful conversations.
For just having a peaceful, whatever his opinion is. Yeah.
If you're having a peaceful conversation,
it's disgusting.
Getting hurt, then
it's horrible.
Yeah, it's.
But I did listen to some of his sound bites. I never even heard the guy until this happened. Okay. Never heard of him.
He certainly said some provocative things.
He said some real provocative things, and that's how he made his living, saying provocative things. Whether he really believed them or not. But that's his opinion. He also did
it very calmly.
He did.
He did it. He didn't ever attack anybody.
I seen him get up one time, kind of upset. Got out of his chair and was.
Okay.
I think where he would have been willing to go to both, but. End of the day, it's still his opinion. He still had a right to his freedom of speech. All I gotta do is just say I don't agree.
And then you have an opportunity. And the unique thing about
I can retort if I want, I feel like it.
Yeah, he gave opportunities to retort.
Yes.
He had a microphone, but he had a microphone. Excuse me.
I think it's horrible what happened to the guy. I don't think it's funny, but I can see how people would celebrate it, especially black folks.
Fair point.
What
did Charlie Kirk have against black folks?
He had some black. So like one of his black talking points were if he got on a plane and saw a black pilot, he would want to see the black pilot's credentials because he would automatically assume that it was a DEI hire. That's probably one of the.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most fucked up talking points I heard from him.
You automatically assume that a pilot is not qualified.
Is not qualified if he's black. If he got on a plane, he saw that the pilot was black, he would ask for the pilot's credentials. That's was not damn near verbatim.
That's pretty fucked up.
So he said some fucked up shit.
Yep.
like I said, I don't think it's funny at all that this happened to this man. I don't think he deserved this to happen to him.
Absolutely not. He's got a right to express his opinion, no matter how obscene we think it is.
In comparison, I care just as much about what happened to him as much as I care about what happened to George Floyd. And that's provocative, but that's how I really feel. Take it however you want to take it.
Okay. Fair enough. That's as fair a comparison, I suppose, as you can.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the racial.
Yeah, he said some. You listen to some of the shit he said, you be like.
I mean, I'm going to firmly say I'm against DEI. I think I think we should be judged based on our performance and nothing but our performance, especially when you talk about a critical job like a pilot. That having been said, I can't imagine
flying a $500 million airplane without
being just simply because of DEI. Come on, that's bullshit.
Come on, dude.
That's not,
I think that was probably one of the ignorant things I heard him say.
Yeah, that's pretty damn ignorant. When you
it really is. It's really ignorant. And I think he did kind of just say some shit. That's how he made his money.
Just spitball.
That's how he made his living. Sure. Saying something a little more provocative. Fuck it.
The thing I like about you, Q, is that you never take the devil's advocate position on anything and maybe just say something to spark an argument. You personally would never do some shit like that. So
no, not at all.
No. So we wouldn't want to, fuck that Charlie Kirk guy. No,
I mean, people are losing their jobs for saying that, though.
People are losing their jobs.
People really losing their jobs for giving their opinions on.
I mean, when it comes down to saying like, he deserved to die, he got what he deserved or whatever.
I wouldn't go that far. But you can look at like he had it coming. I'm just glad it wasn't like you said last podcast, like I'm glad it wasn't a black guy that killed him. I think that would have fucking sparked a legit.
I'm not super happy it was a trans person that killed him though, because that's not helping that.
I'm just glad he wasn't black. He could be whatever
I'm really glad it
identified he was, but I'm just glad it wasn't a black dude that did it.
Yep.
If a black dude did it, oh my goodness, who knows where we'll be?
Oh, dude. How close to that edge do you think we are?
I think we're
as a country. You think we're pretty damn close?
I think we're pretty close, Shane.
To actual picking up arms?
Well, I mean, if you want to consider the rest of the world as a, let's say a large testing ground, you see what's going on in the world. Nepal,
right?
Something that our producer, man,
right,
is intimate with, from his wife being Nepalese, and they just overthrew their parliament, their government, drugged some of them through the streets. I mean, they're burning. You look at UK, you've seen millions of people in the streets in London, in England.
England has lost their mind.
Millions of people are in the streets in France. France is on fire right now. The shit's going down around the world. So
here's the difference. Mm-hmm. There's no other place in the world where there's as much concentrated weaponry in the hands of the citizens as in the United States.
That's the difference.
There is no place in the world. The amount of firepower that could be brought to bear if necessary. People say, oh, what are you going to do with an AR-15 against a Black Hawk? Nothing. What are you going to do with 1,000 ARs against a Black Hawk?
Motherfucker gonna get shot down.
You're gonna bring him down.
You're gonna bring him down. Every time. You might, out of 1,000, you might kill 100. Let's say 100 of us. You might get off more than that.
You're not gonna.
You're not finna get all of us.
No. And there's probably 1,000.
We're gonna eventually shoot that motherfucker down.
Where we
guaranteed.
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 Amongst all the other things, I was watching a MythBusters episode.
I think that's another. I'm sorry, Shane, to cut you off, but I think that's another. I think some of this shit is manufactured to keep us. They got to keep us divided.
Oh, for sure. I agree.
White, black, trans, straight.
But if it ever gets to a point where two sides or two factions or whatever really explode, it ain't going to be like France or the UK or...
Because they don't have guns.
They don't have guns, not like we do.
They throwing bricks and shit, they don't garbage cans.
If it really pops off, the damage that could happen here, I mean, it is a powder keg.
I think we are power. Man, you turn up, man, it's just crazy shit.
All right, so what are we doing?
It's like the damn Twilight Zone every day. I think I mentioned that to you.
What are we doing if it pops off? There you go. Now it's
I think I'm going to sit back and watch the show.
From where?
As long as it don't come to my door.
From your property?
Hopefully it don't come to my door. I will have to defend mines.
Of course.
Mines, but...
It would come to my door. Where I live, if it popped off, it would get there. For sure. You're a little bit further out, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
We need to think about that 100 acres in the middle of nowhere.
Do I see myself taken to the streets for any whatever position?
What happens when you're for a position?
I don't think I see myself taken to the streets.
But what happens when you can't get groceries?
Got plenty of food at the house.
For how long?
I got enough food to be able to grow some food.
By the time you grow,
by the time I grow, I got enough food. By the time
so you got to plan for next year. What you going to do in the meantime?
And I got seeds. I'm not saying I'm not even a prepper, Shane, but I got a couple 50-pound bags of rice, some beans, a lot of boxes, cans.
My point is,
my freezer full.
And I'm not as good at.
I bet I got enough food to go 3-4 months easily.
Okay,
that'll give us time to grow a cabbage or whatever the hell, some bean, whatever we need to grow.
Yeah, depending on the time of year. Yeah,
but then can we grow enough to? Okay, once we do grow enough, like shit,
and you're not gonna have any meat. Eventually,
no meat.
Eventually, there won't be any more dogs in the neighborhood.
There won't be no. Hey.
I mean, there's only so many dogs out there now. I'm just saying when.
And my dog won't be good at all.
No, but
she 14
there's some
years
of them out there
old.
that would be.
Like, oh.
If your family was starving, like you couldn't feed them their dog.
We'll eat her if we got to.
You couldn't feed them their dog, but you could feed them the neighbor's dog.
We starving. We can eat this dog.
I mean, if you're hungry,
we can trade dogs.
We trade. Yeah. Bye, Fluffy.
We do a little dog. Look, they call it horse trade, but this shit is dog trade.
Your dog weighs 12 pounds. I got a 30-pound dog. This is not right, man. You got to give me a couple of cuts, man.
Yeah, you got to give me a couple of cuts. Yeah, you got to give me them high quarters.
Just on the slide. We don't have to let them know.
I need these high
just between us men.
No, I think we really are in a melting keg. Like, and I don't know what's gonna really push us over that edge. Maybe
I hope nothing.
I'm looking at the rest of the world. We ain't too much different from a lot of these, what they call them, G7 countries.
I think too.
London, France. These are countries set up just like ours.
All it's going to take is one hard downturn in the economy.
Oh man,
to bring out some really bad stuff in folks. You think about you and I, for instance.
How do you then it's like when you say bring out the bad, what people take to the streets, the thing about America is it's no true villain. You don't know who it is. Who are we fighting against? Say we take to the streets, who are we? Yeah, we're trying to redress our government, but who is that government? We gonna say Donald Trump.
I'm talking about just for general sustenance. Okay, you got 3 months worth of food. Now somebody heard this podcast and they know you got it and they're coming to your house for it.
Shit, you better come ready.
They might. What happens when 10 of them are banded together?
Oh, we fuck it. Hey, take the food, man. Leave me. Don't keep the family.
For sure. Yeah.
Take the fucking food.
But now what you going to do? You know what I'm saying? I wonder about that kind of thing. Where are we going to get food for our own families? You know, what do we do at that point?
At that point? Because I just got me, my wife, and babies. You know, I don't have...
If we had 100 acres...
A collective of guys that can... Okay, man,
if we had 100 acres somewhere up in the hills...
They got 10 men
South Tennessee.
10 men with ARs.
Yep. If we had 100 acres in the middle of nowhere
and we can see you coming. It ain't no...
And we can kill a deer.
And we can kill a deer today.
Hopefully there's a decent stream running through it. Maybe we can catch a few fish.
Yep.
But we would have something. There's rabbits, there's squirrels, there's all kinds of stuff that you can hunt on 100 acres.
And we can lean on each other, though. That's the
exactly.
thing.
Oh, yeah. Because when somebody's out hunting, somebody needs to be making sure they're watching out for when the
home's dead.
Yeah. To me, that's the way to do it. I think you probably need...
By yourself, it'll be hard.
I think the best way is to have probably a minimum of 5 families.
5 families.
You may be camping at first. You may all have tents pitched. Slowly but surely, you start building, a common house so you can, whatever it is. If it rains, everybody can at least come in there if it's really bad or whatever. And then start working on, individual homes and, whatever you do. But in the meantime, you share resources. Like
we share resources.
I killed a deer.
Me
and my family can't eat the deer before it spoils. So we need to have enough people. 5 families could eat a deer before it spoils. And hopefully by the time that's done,
we got another deer.
Somebody else is out. You know what I'm saying?
Turkey or something.
Yeah, something. And we could subsist, and we could make whatever we needed out of it. I mean, if you could get out to a point where there was wildlife and hopefully some running water, you could live for a long time. You could live for a long time. And if you had enough people that knew what they were doing and were determined enough and had the right weaponry, and, I mean, you know, I think we might have the weaponry part taken care of.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to give away
But
too
you
much on
gotta have
air, but
you need to have able-bodied men. You need to have
able-bodied men.
able-bodied men.
You need to have able-bodied men. That's
Mm-hmm.
100%.
You need to have able-bodied men.
Yep.
To protect whatever we have.
Whatever it is that we have.
Because me protecting my house by myself would be hard to do.
It's gonna be hard. Yeah, that's
it would be very hard. Even just from my own neighbors that know, man.
Yeah.
I know. I've been over to Q house. That motherfucker had that couple bags of rice laying around. You know.
Well, and I got a neighbor
in the pantry. The pantry was full.
Yeah, I got a neighbor that's got a deep freeze that I know is full.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him cleaning at least 2 deer this year. I know he's got a freezer full. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think about those things. But again, you live in a neighborhood like we do. You got more land than I do, which is nice.
So do you go beg a neighbor?
No, well, I mean, or do you go shoot a neighbor?
Or do you go shoot a neighbor
to
feed your family?
Maybe you beg the first time, but what, when your kids are screaming and it's been 3 days, how far would you go? I don't know. I would much rather use whatever I might have for self-defense.
Just keep it to yourself. Yeah, I would much rather use it for self-defense as well.
And again, to me, the way is to get somewhere where you can, that's one of those things where you almost would want to, flee to the hills, as it were. If it comes to that level of anarchy, okay, whoever owns that land in the hills of Tennessee, maybe you just need to find a good place where you feel like you can defend and, kill you a deer and get things rolling and let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? That might be a point where property lines are irrelevant.
Okay, say we get to that point. Why did we get to that point? Who's the villain that got us here?
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're thinking from a larger sense.
Who can we redress? You say, yeah, you got the right to redress your government. Who is the government? Oh, you motherfucker Trump. I mean, like, okay. Who do you even write a letter to redress your grievances? Like they give you the right to redress your grievances. Who do we redress? Who? It done got so far removed, that you don't even know who we're fighting. Like, everybody's mad. The economy sucks. This is that. Whatever. Shit's going on. But why? Who do we talk to change it?
I could go pretty deep on that.
You think it's a person?
No.
How
but I do. Yeah, there is a person.
Who do we redress, Shane? Well, why are we where we at now? Why is the country so divided and fucked up? How did we get here?
This is something I've thought.
Okay.
And don't still have clear resolution. But I'm gonna give it a shot.
You can't.
No, not.
I think that's intentional.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you who to redress. I think there's 2 ways of looking at the world.
Mm-hmm.
One way is that we should be able to redress our grievances.
You should be able to
with someone.
With who? Yes, you should be able to redress with someone.
The ability to redress your grievances with someone means that there's someone in charge of you, someone in control of you, someone pulling the string.
That's true.
It's the same thing as saying, if they'll feed you, they can starve you.
Mm-hmm.
If you can redress your grievances with them, then they get to set the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And they get to be the mediator and the moderator. Another way of looking at it is, I'm here to get what I can get for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I live in a society that has certain rules.
That's set by someone.
That's set by someone or a committee.
I didn't set these rules.
I didn't set these rules, no. So, all right, let's take something more benign, speeding. I got a bunch of speeding tickets. Do I feel any shame for ever having gotten a speeding ticket?
No.
Not one time. No. Not even.
Might even brag about that one time.
There's a couple of them I'm willing to brag about.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah. I'll let you know about that shit. Yeah. I don't feel any shame about having broken those laws because I don't feel like I've done anything that was a danger to me. The law disagrees. Okay, we have a difference of opinion. The law is bigger than I am, and therefore I paid some hefty fines and went to some driving schools and what have you. But the law does not set for me what my moral compass is. my sense of right and wrong isn't determined by what the law is. It's determined by my sense of right and wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I've professed my support for cannabis products and the legalization of pretty much any cannabis products for adult users. The law says that's wrong. I know a little bit about the history of why the law says that's wrong, and I don't agree with that. Not to mention, I know a little bit about the chemical itself, and I don't agree with the law.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't bother me to break it. There's nobody here that follows all the laws all the time. Not a person walking. It would be physically impossible.
I guess you got to kind of define laws like speeding tickets and smoking weed. They don't really consider those criminal at this point.
No,
they're not criminal laws. They're statutory laws.
Statutory laws.
Yeah,
for
they're
sure.
not. It's not a crime.
So then, what? A felony? A person should be ashamed of. At what point in time does a person say that my own personal moral compass lines up with what the law says? The big ones: murder, rape.
Correct. I think we kind of all know that that's wrong.
Doing anything against children.
You should naturally know that that's wrong.
Sure.
I say you should naturally and morally know that it's not right to go.
You should know that that's not right. Yeah. Anything that hurts somebody.
Kill somebody. Anything that hurts someone.
Yes. But there are plenty of things that are legal that I don't think are okay, and I'm not going to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this whole gambling trend right now. I think that's a slippery slope. You can gamble online and bet on football games.
Not in Alabama. It's still locked out in Alabama.
Is it?
Yeah, they got to go across the line. Like your phone knows.
Or get a VPN.
The apps know. Or
get a VPN.
Yeah,
get a VPN and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
and anybody, I mean, if you're going to be gambling, $30 a month for a VPN is no big deal.
But it's your money. You should have the right.
It is your money, and you should have the right to. You should have the right to spend it however you want to.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of wild that all of the major sports leagues are in bed with the gambling companies now. Isn't that what Pete Rose got kicked out? You know what I'm saying?
Now people fit to start throwing games, and
I just, I don't like it, but it's legal.
It's legal,
and a person ought to be able to spend their money.
You should be able to spend the way you want to spend your money.
We talked about brothels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't have to like it. It doesn't have to be for me, but where do I have a right telling somebody else what they can do?
It's the oldest profession.
It's the oldest profession. Sure,
they say.
And nobody thinks twice about it. When you think about you over at your buddy's house, like, man, this knee, dude, is swollen, man. It's been hurting me for days and days. Your buddy maybe's got a 7.5. Hey, man, I mean, okay, one time. What's the big deal?
Mm-hmm.
You just broke up with your girl. You've been with her for 10 years and you loved each other and blah, blah, and you just broke up with her. And you're at your buddy's house watching, a game or whatever, and he offers you a football. Okay, you take your little Xanax. One time. Is it hurting anything? No. Did you just commit a felony? Yes, you did.
Which is insane in its own right. CVS pelling them out the door down by the thousands.
Yeah, the what you
I
call
give my
family.
buddy one. It's them.
Yeah, 100%. But it's a felony for you to give your buddy one just to help him out. Because and
they pelling them on every quarter.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's asinine.
So when I say that the law does not define my moral compass, those are some examples of why not. Why am I willing to make my own decision? Now, here's the thing. We still do live in this society. And the biggest gang in the world is the one that's in the control of it. So you're still breaking the laws at your own peril. What's the chances of you getting busted giving your buddy a perk?
Slim to none.
Slim to none. Rolling a joint and smoking it now, they probably don't care anyways, but you're still taking that risk. If you do 100 in a 70, they have a tendency to pull you over if they can catch you. Thankfully, my Busa has fourth gear and fifth and sixth, but that's a whole nother story. But, I think we all make a decision
with
daily.
That said, who do we redress?
I think we redress ourselves.
You redress yourselves.
Why is it?
Okay.
Because here's the way I've always looked at it.
That's some thoughts. Redress yourself.
The old
police yourself.
Well, police yourself, but also
redress
expect a lot of yourself. There's the old saying that whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right.
You're right. Yeah. Henry Ford said that.
There's a million different sayings like that, but I've always looked at it like this: is anybody out there doing good? Because if somebody is, then what I need to do is, rather than worry about who I'm going to blame for the sorry state of my life, I need to figure out what this person is doing, and I'm going to go do it like that. whatever that is.
You don't got the resources to do it.
Maybe not.
People got it.
But somebody started from nothing and made something. I know a bunch of somebodies that did.
If you got enough money, you can get away with anything.
You can start from zero and make a lot of money, though. Joe Rogan was a single
How many
mom,
Joe Rogans out there though? How many?
But Joe
Rogan is a very
that's true. That's true. But first of all, I don't need
percentage of the population,
and he's an extreme example for sure.
Extreme example,
but
like Rihanna.
My attitude, Rihanna,
she's one that's
another great example. Was started out with rags to riches.
Really a rags to riches story. But how many talented girls just like her made it out?
Okay.
But
here's the flip side.
But it shows you it's possible.
It shows you it's possible, first of all. And second of all, we're talking about an extreme.
And on the extreme
our
level.
Very recent podcast guest, my brother-in-law, Mr. Joel Ostrander, came from a modest single mother home who did the best she could. Shout out Robin Ostrander. Robin, it's not even Ostrander, is it? Robin Vincent. Shout out Robin, whatever it is.
Vincent.
But, she did the best she could. And he took that and stood on her ceiling, to use your metaphor, and he's got more money than I do.
Me too.
He's making more money than I've ever made in my life.
More money than us put together.
And he's doing very well for himself. And my attitude is always, well, who's better than me? I don't know. Just a different perspective of looking at it.
I like it.
Redress
yourself.
I like the thought of no matter what's going on, how bad things are in the world around me, if I were making smart enough decisions, I would still be able to rise to the top because somebody else did. And if somebody did, who's better than me? I don't know. But maybe that's just an excuse for me to just choose which laws I want to follow and which laws I don't want to follow.
It could be. Citizen. I like it, though.
But, here's the thing. What laws you're subject to depend on where on a geographical map you were born in. For instance, here in Alabama, cannabis and all of its products are illegal, almost completely illegal. Governor Ivey, we've had this conversation before. What the hell were you thinking? Did you look at the science at all?
But right in Tennessee, it's open.
Some of it is.
I think in Tennessee,
I don't know what all they do.
I know when I went to
medical...
Broadwalk, whatever the hell was the street, the main
Broadway.
Street, Broadway. They were smoking it openly out there.
And so then
that's all you smelled.
I just got back from Michigan, where there are, recreational use is fully legal, and you show your ID, and as long as you're over 21, you can walk in and buy whatever bud you want to. Good bud, too, by the way. And so, it's like back in the days when alcohol was illegal some places and not, some places it was just illegal to drink at all, dry counties or whatever.
Ardmore, Tennessee.
Is that still dry?
That little place is booming. No, with the gambling and everything going on, the liquor stores, the gambling. I'm like, that's where we all go if you want to do.
That's Vice Row.
Vice Row, basically.
And the point is, you need Vice Row.
You need the Vice Row.
I used to know a woman, this is back when I worked in the restaurant business.
Vice
she was
Row.
general manager of a local national franchise of a local fast food restaurant. That's all I'll say. You've heard of it. You've been there. So, anyway, she was a general manager, making good money.
McDowell's.
It was not McDowell's. No, it wasn't McDowell's. They have the golden arches.
They got the golden arches.
We have the golden arch.
And the golden arch.
We have the golden arch.
Oh, sorry, Shane.
No, that's a great callback, man. I love that. That movie was hilarious.
That movie is hilarious.
Top 10 all-time movies. So, anyway, she had a husband who had a good job, made good money, paid all the bills and what have you.
And she's making good money.
She was also making good money. She took every dime of her paycheck every single 2 weeks and went up to Ardmore and bought scratchers.
Every dime.
All of it.
Wow.
She was making more than $50,000 a year. Her husband supported her completely financially, paid for her car. She had walking around money in her checking account, whatever it is. She took her entire paycheck every time and went and bought scratchers with it.
She was working for scratchers.
And she would tell me, she said, I've hit small amounts a bunch of times. She said, I can't tell you how many times I've hit 10,000. But I ain't up there for no little measly 10,000. She would hit for. She came back one time and said, "I hit 3,000 this weekend. What'd you do with it? I bought 3,000 more scratchers. Scratched them all."
Wow.
She doesn't want to break even.
She need to call.
She doesn't want to cash
number.
anything. All she wants to do is hit that one big one, and she's willing to invest every dime of her
because she can afford to, though.
She can afford to.
She can afford to.
Yeah. Her kids are well fed. Her husband makes good money. She doesn't need to work at all. She chooses to work. The kids weren't young. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she was being a neglectful mother. In any other way, there was absolutely, she was, I can't judge. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. If you think about, what if you just took that same $50,000 every year and invested? Okay, you're scratching.
Even if you just put it in your damn savings account, you don't even invest it. Just put it in the savings account.
But if you gave it to anybody in any investment company, they're going to get you 5 or 7% on it.
You would hope,
and you would be a millionaire way faster than
they crash this motherfucker again.
Yeah, well,
we about to see a crash coming.
You think?
I think, yeah.
You may be right.
I called it here. We're gonna see a crash.
You may be right.
An intentional crash. All crashes are intentional. I mean, they control the market. When I say they, we don't know who the hell they is. Who is they? They do control the market, though.
Well, the Federal Reserve has a lot to do with
it. They control it. They can bring it up. They can bring it down.
And isn't it funny how the Federal Reserve is not a federal
It's not
organization?
Even
it's not
it's private banks.
Government. It's private banks.
It's private banks. The Federal Reserve is private bankers.
Private
yes,
bankers.
And they control our fucking money.
Yep.
It's insane. If you really start to dig deep, but most people don't even know that.
Nope.
The Federal Reserve, man,
just like USAID.
They're private banks.
Oh, it's USAID. We're over there helping people. No, it's not USAID.
It's not USAID. It's US. Like
I don't remember the acronym.
The Patriot Act. Patriot Act. What we talked about. It's nothing patriotic about the Patriot Act.
Patriotic about the Patriot Act.
Because people don't.
They must have had that written already.
If they put it out in 3 weeks.
It got passed in 3 weeks after the 9/11 bombing happened. You can't tell me they didn't have that already.
Before AI?
Which is fuel for well,
even before.
No, there's a couple of smart paralegals that
they already had
that
shit written out.
3 weeks.
They probably been wanting to. They've been ready to roll that out. They needed a catalyst.
I want to say that I'm almost positive they tried to pass a version of it earlier, like maybe a couple years before that.
I bet if we look back, we could probably see a version.
I'm almost positive that's true.
Yeah.
That they tried to pass a version of it and it wouldn't go through, and then after 9/11, they rushed it back through again with like a couple of minor changes.
Unanimously.
And called it the Patriot Act, and we just got bombed, and nobody could not vote against. Everybody,
Weapons of mass destruction.
Against our own people. Wasn't that the law that made it legal for the CIA to use or for the government to use propaganda against the American citizens? I'm almost positive.
That's another part of it. I know it opened up the surveillance.
Surveillance huge.
So where they could just tap into anybody. They didn't have to have a wiretap or they didn't have to have a warrant.
Right.
To legalize the wiretap.
If they could somehow claim
that you supported terrorism or whatever.
In some way. What, he clicked on an Al Qaeda site?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He watched Saddam Hussein's execution. That was before that, obviously. But
yeah.
It's a weird world that we live in, and we get scared.
And the more you know, the more you realize how really fucked up it is.
And when people are scared, they're willing to do anything.
Talking America.
There you go. You know what? Bringing that conversation back. If it's 10 people in a gang that came to your house,
what you supposed to do is it's 10 guys.
You have to give them the food because you're scared. What are you going to do? You've got no other option.
Or go down fighting. But if I go down, guess what?
Guess what happens now? They're going to take the food and the women.
And my fucking women.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully they spare them.
Or maybe hopefully not.
Maybe hopefully not.
Some things are merciful, Yeah. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one, Shane.
That's
10 guys. They all packing ARs. I got my one.
Yep.
Okay. I might hit a couple.
You ain't going to get all 10. You have to be, unless you got the fun switch. Chances are one of them's got a fun switch too.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! You got me.
That's a scary thing when you think about it, though.
But
I got
it goes back to the question: why are we here?
I got a neighbor that I think.
Why did we get here?
I got a neighbor down the road that I think if the shit hit the fan,
how we got here,
I think he would come to my house and try and kill me.
Really?
I don't know if I ever told this story. I don't know if I ever even told you this story. We don't have a serious beef.
It's the purge. Like, say the shit.
If it's the purge, I think he would come down because he's
Civil War. It's open season. Like they don't know
because he's a racist piece of shit.
He's black.
Yeah,
black guy.
Yeah,
really
racist piece of shit.
Why would you say? What happened?
We moved into that neighborhood years ago. Been there for a long time, right?
Okay.
My son was 13 maybe.
You think it has to do with race? Hold up. It has to do with race, or it just has to do with whatever incident?
I'll tell the story and you tell me.
Okay.
So my son is probably 13 years old.
Okay.
We came from a neighborhood where there were several kids around his age, and they used to ride bikes and hang around the neighborhood together like kids used to do.
Correct.
By the way, that was a mixed race bag. There weren't any black folks there, but there were Hispanic people and then folks from South America that I guess that's Hispanic, but deeper where, I don't know, darker skinned than the people who identified as Hispanic. Fuck, man, it's like I feel like I'm walking on eggshells.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, we get to the new neighborhood. My son Daniel gets on his bike. He had a cool Schwinn Stingray, and he cruises the neighborhood, and he meets a couple of kids that he can play with.
Mm-hmm.
They're several years younger than he is. He's like 13. These kids are probably around 10.
Okay.
I see this, whatever's going on. I don't care. Y'all can come to our house. You can go to theirs. I don't give, as long as nobody's hurting anybody, okay. It sucks that my son doesn't have anybody his age to hang around with, but there's some kids. Kids are kids, right? Next thing you know, about a month later, after he started hanging out with these kids, this fucker walks down to my house. I'm working in the yard, in my front yard. And he walks, it's like 5 houses down from me. And he walks down to the house, says, hey, stands in the road. Hey, I want to talk to you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out in the road and start talking to him. He says, I don't want your son coming around and hanging around with our kids anymore. And the rest of the family feels the same. We don't want your son to be hanging around. I'm like, okay, did he do something? Was he disrespectful? No. Did he hurt somebody? Call somebody? No. Cuss somebody? No. He didn't do anything. Well, why is it that you don't want, why is it that he can't play with your kids? Because we feel like culturally he's going to be bringing in things that are not okay with us or whatever. Culturally? What is that supposed to mean? Mm-hmm. You know what it means.
That's what he said. This is your like a verbatim conversation. Okay.
I said, culturally, what is that supposed to mean? And he looks me dead in the eye. He goes, you know what it means. I said, oh, it's like that, is it? He says,
what does it mean, though?
Yeah,
I want to know what it means. What
this
does
is a black man talking to me. Cultural differences. What else was it supposed to mean?
How did that translate to
that
you?
He didn't want my white son hanging around with his black kids because he's going to teach him white shit. How would you translate that? If the roles were reversed and as a white man, I come down and tell you that because of cultural differences, your kid can't play with my kids. Would you take that as a racial?
I'd be like, oh, you don't want your kids listening to hip hop music and wearing baggy jeans.
Exactly.
If it was the roles were reversed, that's how I would take it. Like, oh,
exactly.
You don't want
it
our
would be
culture
racial
to bleed out on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's no other way to take that.
I mean, I'm kind of just trying to get more out of it, but yeah.
That was the end of the conversation.
Not that he's 13 and my kids are 10. That would be more my reason. Like, he's a little older.
Exactly. Which would be a valid reason.
Yeah, I don't want anything to happen
because of the cultural
to go down.
differences he didn't want bleeding over into it. Yep. And now the dude will ride by my house on his bicycle and slow ride by the house and just mean mug.
Like Debo.
Yep, exactly like Debo. Yep. And so when he does that shit, I stand out. Like if I'm out there,
so y'all got
I stand up straight and get in the we don't have a legit beef, but don't fuck with me because I didn't do anything to you.
Y'all do got it's low key beef.
Okay. I bet I got more. And you know what the hell of it is? So dude lives like 5 doors down from me, right? So if I take the dog for a walk, if my wife and I go for a walk or whatever, I walk past his house, right? He looks like the kind of dude, like looking at his house, he's got flowers planted. There's bushes in his yard. It's not manscaped. It's landscaped. He's got a basketball hoop out there. He cuts his grass. The fence is taken care. You know what I'm saying? The house is. I mean, he looks like a cool dude. Mm-hmm. He looks like somebody that I probably would have some things in common with, that we might end up being able to be friends. But I'm not allowed because I'm white. So fuck you, Mr. Neighbor Man that comes by me.
Golly.
And I don't want beef.
I thought you was gonna go with the age difference in the kids.
No, he straight up said it was cultural.
Cultural, yeah. Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah, culture is that's crazy.
You know what though? I've seen his grill.
I
bet I make better ribs than he does.
You a gas grill type of guy?
I'm not positive it's
gas.
Like
a gas grill type
but
of guy.
It's certainly not like,
Mm-hmm. I don't got that against the gas grill guys.
Okay, maybe. But,
But you know a gas grill guy, you see a gas grill
I make
guy.
pretty good ribs, that's all I'm going to say.
And
I bet I could beat it. Mr. Neighbor Guy, you know what? Instead of fuck you, look, I'll cook ribs off against you. and we'll compare with a blind taste test.
You need to go talk to him.
We'll get all your family and my family all together, and we'll give them a blind taste test. And whoever's ribs are better, then that's a king of the block right there. Then you can come by and mean mug my house all you want to. But if my ribs are better than yours, I'm a mean mug.
So you willing to squash the beef with him?
I don't have a beef with him.
Y'all do got a beef, Shane.
Look, I don't like racism no matter where it happens. And as a white man, it almost never happens to me. So when it does, I'm gonna milk that shit for all it's worth. I'm just messing with you. You know?
Milk it.
No, I really don't have a beef with the guy. He seems like he was somebody that I would probably enjoy being friends with.
Even after this whole incident.
Man, he's got
I'm pretty sure that kind of affected Daniel in a way too. I bet it did.
All right, you want to know the Paul Harvey?
He done started playing with these kids.
You want to know the Paul Harvey?
Okay.
2 years later, when Daniel outgrew that Stingray, got his learner's permit or whatever, he went down there and gave that bike to that boy that lived down there. I didn't know about it until afterwards. He told me after he'd already given it to him. He went down there and gave that boy that bike, even though he wasn't allowed to play with him. And then I saw that boy riding that bike around the neighborhood.
Did Daniel know the extent of the situation at that time?
No, he did not. He just knew that he was told he wasn't allowed to play with them.
Okay.
Wow. I wasn't ready to go into the nuances of race with him, especially I was a little hot about it at the time. I mean, nobody likes to be, just like, told that, really that's how it is. And I looked him dead in his eye. I said, really, that's how it is? And he said, yeah, that's how it is.
I would say that's
how it's going to be.
Pretty ignorant.
But
it ain't like you damn flying Confederate flags in your front yard. I mean, of course, in that situation, culturally, I don't want my kids hanging around.
Or did my son do something? Did he,
Correct.
Yeah.
That'll be more my first question. Did something happen?
Yeah. Or the age thing would be, maybe 3 years is not that big of a deal.
I can understand the age thing, though. Okay, he's 13, they're 10. Yeah, okay.
And you could be a racist asshole and still have the decency to just make up some bullshit. Make up some bullshit. Age, but you just willing to come right out and say it.
Most racist people are good at their bullshit.
Yeah.
That's how they get by so long.
But see, racist white people.
Closet race.
See, now I'm got to come out with this, and maybe it'll be, but racist white people have to be good about their shit because they know better.
They know better.
Racist black people don't have to be careful about their shit because nobody gives a damn if a black person is racist towards a white person.
Because it doesn't matter.
Of course, now here's the thing. Okay.
It don't matter.
Based on our previous conversation about definitions, Jessica says we talk about race all the time, which we do. It's a big conversation.
It is a big conversation. It is a black guy and a white guy.
And what you going to do? What you going to do? It's going to be natural. But especially when you can have a conversation and know that it ain't going to get to a, Like, how many white guys can you be this candid with? How many white friends of yours? Do you have any other white friends? That'd be an interesting question.
I don't got no friends.
Am I your only white friend? You're full of shit. I met Nick. He's a good dude.
Nick ain't white.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Nick's mixed. He's white and black.
That's what I think. So I say I know that. I didn't know. I assumed that, Nick. Sorry, brother.
Yeah, Nick's mixed.
Yeah, Nick's
white. Man, then we get to 2 minutes like 10 minutes ago. Nick's mixed. I hope you hear this, Nick.
Look, that could be like a...
You met Adam, though. I would call Adam a friend.
Okay.
Like if I needed something, I can call on Adam.
You could call on Adam. Okay.
Yeah, I can call on Adam if I need, and vice versa.
You're so progressive, man. You got 2 white friends. Look at you.
Well, I got 1 white friend. Well, you and
me and Adam.
And Adam. Nick's mix.
Nick's mix. I used to work with a lady one time that used to introduce me to her friends as her only white friend. This is my only white friend.
She was a black woman?
Yeah.
Well, she's probably telling the truth, though.
No, she was telling the truth. Yeah,
this is my only white friend.
She told me I was the only white person who I was the only white friend she had ever had. She was grown, had kids.
I can believe
teenage kids, yeah.
Like I told you, I didn't have no white friends growing up. I didn't get white friends until I joined the military.
Yep.
And I joined the military at 20, 21.
Okay.
Going on 22. So,
well, there you go.
First 20 years of my life, I didn't have no white friends.
I liked being friends with her. She kept asking me for money, though.
That friendship going to go last so long if you keep asking me for money.
She kept asking me for money.
I guess that's where you got it.
She got her truck repoed.
She like, hell yeah, you my friend. Yeah, you were best friend. You motherfucker. That's my. She saw money bags.
I helped her a couple times.
When she saw you, she saw money bags.
I'll tell you a funny one. So, her car broke down. She lived she lived in North Huntsville. How many minutes?
He gave her 2 minutes.
All right, I'll make it quick.
20 minutes.
She lived up off of Maston Lake in North Huntsville. There were no white people that lived there.
It wasn't no white people that lived there.
No, that's 100% black neighborhood for
Yep.
blocks and blocks and blocks for sure. Yeah. Well, something was wrong with her car, and she had it parked on the street in front of her house.
Mm-hmm.
And she called me up. I don't know how I'm gonna get to work in the morning. Blah blah blah. I was her boss, but she had become a friend too. She'd been to the house or whatever, and brought her boys over. So
did she look like Halle Berry?
No.
Janet Jackson.
No. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Keep telling the story. We'll go down a rabbit.
I was already married.
I started talking.
I knew her, so that's
okay. You were married at the time.
I didn't notice what she looked like because I was married.
You don't see Becky with the good hair. I don't see
Becky with the good hair anymore. I'm blind to it. But no, she wasn't somebody I was attracted to. Mr. Producer just pulled up a picture of Louise. What is it? Louise Jefferson. Sorry.
She looked like Louise Jefferson.
There could be a comparison made.
It could be.
You know what? They both have beautiful smiles. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But anyways, so I went over there and was working on her car. She was in her house, but her boys were in there asleep or whatever. This was late. And I said, well, I'll come by and take a look at it. I think it was just a battery issue or whatever. It wasn't that big of a deal. But her neighbor called the cops. So white dude.
What the hell is this white man out here?
Yeah, 100%.
Looting cars.
I had the cops come around and, but when the cops got there, of course, my friend was in the house, so they pulled up and had their lights on. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know what's fixing to happen here. I'm in, solidly out of my own turf.
Well, most definitely.
This is not my stomping grounds or whatever. And both of the cops were black. So I'm probably
they know you ass don't belong over here.
Probably the only white person for miles. But my friend is in the house and she comes out with curlers in her hair. Talking about, y'all leave him alone. Yeah. So it was fine. And we did get her car running.
Good.
And it never was even tense. But,
now
they could have thrown me in.
I'm not going to go down.
No, go down it.
No, we got to wrap this up.
All right,
we got to wrap it up, bro.
Wow.
Fuck.
We could go all night.
We could go all night.
So
why are you always over here? I mean, don't you have a bag?
That's Shanae Day.
Shanae Day.
Ain't that Shanae Day?
Mm.
Shanae Day.
Man, we've gone in a million different directions tonight, Q.
You think so?
I do think so, man. I think we've been talking about race for the last 10 minutes, but us, we're going to. So, at some point in time, if you don't like it, hit fast forward. That's all I'm going to say.
Fast forward.
Yeah. My wife wasn't saying she didn't like it.
To the end.
Noticed it. And I'm like, okay, well, what are you going to,
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, can you describe the suspect? Yeah, he was tall, had brown hair, a blue shirt, and some shorts on, a pair of Jordans. And he had
black hair.
He had dark hair, and he was wearing 2 chains around his neck. He did have brown eyes. Now that's true. He had a curly beard. And let me think, what else? How else?
Cornrows.
He did some braids of some kind were involved.
Or dreads.
Let me think, what else could I just can't think of any other distinguishing. Okay, well, did you see the other? Did they see the other suspect? Yeah, he was white, and he was okay. So, dancing. She's a dancing machine. You know who was great?
Who was great, bro?
ABBA, the Swedish pop group. Super Trooper was a hell of a pop song. Now listen, that's all I'm going to say. ABBA was great, and anybody that disagrees, dude, I know we got to wrap this up.
We do. This producer man's getting antsy over there.
I found out something recently that rocked my world.
Shit, I got to know now.
You remember that song Madonna, Like a Prayer?
It was sung by Madonna?
Sung by Madonna, called Like a Prayer.
I didn't listen to much Madonna, bro.
I'm sure.
If it's a popular song, I probably heard it.
You have heard it, Like a Prayer. I'm not going to try to sing it, and I don't remember the exact lyrics. And there's another reason why I'm not going to sing it. Oh, shoot. Enough of the tune where you recognize it. Do you have it in your head, Mr. Producer, Like a Prayer? It's about a blowjob.
Oh.
In all these years, it never really occurred to me. And then I read the lyrics the other day. For whatever reason, those who know me might know I have a bit of an eclectic taste in music. You just don't know. Right on my playlist is the Carolina Jug Stompers, right next to Red Clay Strays and Metallica. You know, you just don't know. But Madonna's song "Like a Prayer," if you read the lyrics,
it's about her speaking into a mic.
When I'm on my knees.
Yeah, okay, I know the song. Yeah. I know the song now.
I'm gonna take you there. Mm-hmm. It's about giving a blowjob. Mr. Producer's reading the lyrics right now, going, "Damn, that song's about a blowjob." You know,
I don't have it in none of my playlists, but
I don't either. But I was a teenager when that came out.
Yeah, I know the song.
So that would have been popular. You know what I'm saying? I would have been hearing that, and
wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that that's the meaning of the song now.
That's a very clever song of you. That's very clever of you, Madonna.
Well, you know, all those ZZ Top songs were about sex of some kind.
Clever.
Velcro Fly.
I'm just looking for some tush.
Looking for some tush. What was that song? I got the 6. Now give me your 9.
Yeah.
All that stuff was
ZZ Top, man.
They were
cool ass bands.
They were super cool.
They were some cool ass guys. Man.
That's one of the bands I wish I would have gone to see in concert.
Just looking for some tush.
And just got clean away with it. Just got clean away with it. Some of the dirtiest. They were bad. Up and down. Oh, what was it? LaGrange?
Yeah.
You know that's about a whorehouse. You know that's about a whorehouse.
And as I go,
how?
It's about a whorehouse.
Rumors spreading round about that Texas town. About that shack outside LaGrange. You know what I'm talking about.
A lot of nice girls there.
Just let me know if you want to go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. It's about a whorehouse, man, most definitely.
That's a good song, too. ZZ Top was a damn good band.
They were too smooth, man. And they got clean away with it in the 80s.
Clean away with it. Golly. Man.
There was a lot of dirty songs in the 80s, though, that made it onto the air.
There's a lot of dirty songs now.
That's true.
You heard of Sexy Red?
No.
Oh, man. She got a song where she talk about... Should I say this?
I don't know if you should say it. Sexy Red. Tell you what,
Do you want to know it?
I tell you what, let's do. Hold it.
Okay.
And I'll look up Sexy Red, and then I'll try to remember to bring it up on next week's podcast.
It's rough, Shay.
It can't be worse than WAP.
It's way worse.
Way worse than that WAP?
Well, it's on the same level.
We're getting the helium treatment.
They neck and neck.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, but Like a Prayer was about a blowjob back in the 80s. So
but at least they had some class with it. You know, they used a little.
We only get the helium voice once it's been. Now it's mixed up every
clever,
time.
You know, with their
clever innuendos.
Clever innuendos. They just putting it out there now.
All right, I'm gonna have one last comment, and then I'm gonna turn it over for words of wisdom. I'm just gonna let it. Whatever you spit is what you spit, and it's gonna be done.
You're not gonna say nothing.
But since you said innuendo, I had a
smell more like outdoor
girlfriend one time, and me and her were at a thrift store, as one does. And I found this cool old coffee cup with brass rings and a wooden handle, not a coffee cup like a beer stein. And on the side of it was etched. It said, "She offered her honor. He honored her offer. So all night long, it was honor offer. Honor offer.
Honor offer, baby."
When we finally broke up for the last time, she stole that and smashed it in the street in front of my apartment.
I heard that story. Yeah.
You heard that story?
That's the mug she grabbed.
Yeah. That was the mug she grabbed. There you go. Give us some words of wisdom, Q. Come on, man.
Breaking the relationship.
Shame the brain out.
She needed that metaphorically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had to bust that glass.
Had to bust that glass. Yep. You know, to cut all ties.
I'm going to put a mint in my mouth, which means I can't talk on
I'm going to mint my mouth. So, Shane.
Break it down for us.
People don't really think about this, Shane, but if you hear in the words of my voice, if you listen to this podcast, you made this far in it, you have survived 100% of your worst days. You are a survivor and you are undefeated, regardless of whatever came your way leading up to this point. That's all I got. Bars.
This has been Vendor Chronicles. Peace. That was a good show.